Hi, my name is Sean Lindberg, and in this video I'd like to share with you a very simple way of meditating to find calm and peace and a new perspective in your life, particularly if your life has been turned upside down by this pandemic and lockdown. So if you're feeling buffeted by the turbulence of the world around you, I encourage you to find a place of calm where you can meditate. So imagine yourself 100 meters below the surface of the sea. It would be absolute peace and calm, wouldn't it? Well, in 2008, when my world was crashing around me during the global economic crisis, I designed a glass bubble for myself with this beautiful recliner, ultra comfortable recliner. And whenever things felt overwhelming or stressful or I had some free time, I'd settle myself into this little submarine, this glass submarine. And while I was on the surface, I'd be buffeted about and scared, and everything was horrible. But as I opened the tanks and filled the ballast tanks with water, and the bubble began to descend beneath the surface of the sea, everything began to get calm, and the buffeting got less. And every meter that it dropped, it got calmer and calmer, through 10 meters, down to 20 meters. At 50 meters, it was all calm and peaceful. I could look up, I could see the waves crashing around, I could see the storm raging, but now I could see it as an observer. And the bubble would keep descending until it reached 100 meters. At 100 meters, I'd stop descending. So I could still see clearly, but all around me, the sea creatures were swimming, completely oblivious of the storm above. And their peaceful energy would infuse me with that same sense of peace and calm. And I'd be able to look up and observe the crashing waves and storm raging, but from a position of calm and peace, just an observer. And as I watched, I would gain a greater sense of clarity, a new perspective. And as I meditated upon this new perspective, new ideas would arise, new plans would emerge. And I could see new possibilities. I could see ways of dealing with the challenges in new ways. And so I'd meditate upon these scenarios and possibilities until I was satisfied that I had a sense of, I can handle this, I can deal with this. And I'd have the sense of, I'm ready to deal with it. And then I'd open the valves again and pump out the water and fill the ballast tanks with air. And then slowly the bubble would begin to rise towards the surface, but now no longer with a sense of fear and panic and worry, but rather a sense of anticipation, of knowing that, a place of strength, of inner strength, but knowing that I had a plan to deal with the challenges that I knew I was about to face. And so I'd get up to the surface, back into the storm, but now I had a better perspective and as the skill, now a sense of tapping into new skills and ways of being able to navigate my way through that storm. It's an incredibly powerful meditation, and it helped me hugely. So sometimes I'd settle into that meditation for a few minutes, it's all it needed. Other times, maybe for an hour or more. And sometimes at night, if I couldn't sleep, instead of taking a sleeping pill, I'd rather just descend in my bubble, meditate until I went to sleep. Then I'd wake up again and I'd still be in my bubble. And I'd just think and I'd observe and meditate on the circumstances, but now from a place of calmness and peace. And then I'd go back to sleep again, so I'd keep waking, going back to sleep, waking, meditating, sleep, wake, meditate, sleep, and so on through the night. And that, I can tell you, was one of the most powerful gifts that I gave myself in a sense. But that sense of finding that calm was very, very powerful. So if I can be of any help to you to find just a sense of balance and peace and quiet in your life, let me know. You can get me at Sean Lindberg, my website, seanlindberg.com, or on social media, LinkedIn and Facebook in particular. Okay, great. Thanks very much. Keep well. Bye-bye.